Inoue is real. I had my doubts. I don't have my doubts anymore. This guy is real.
He is still undefeated and now boxing's first undisputed bantamweight champion of the world, Naoya, the monster Inoue.
He's a generational talent. We're talking about a guy who, when all is said and done, we may be saying he's an all-time great.
Inoue is the closest thing to a pure predatory machine as you have in boxing.
He reminds me of a fighter jet that is filled with heat-seeking missiles. He has accuracy, he has speed, he has power. He is a military-grade weapon. He is offensively flawless. He is tough as nails. He is relentless.
Inoue can put your lights out in a half a second.
Nice uppercut there with the right hand from Inoue. Now you see the legs of Maloney, a little wobbly. Oh, beautiful double uppercut from Naoya Inoue. Round 7. Oh, a big right hand from Naoya Inoue. And Maloney is down and hurt. It is over. Naoya, the monster Inoue, knocks out Jason Mayhem Maloney, proving that he does belong at the top of that pound-for-pound list.
July 25th is undoubtedly one of the biggest fights, if not the biggest fight in 2023 in boxing, with the monster against cool boy Steph. 122 pounds, unified championship of the world, two guys in their absolute prime.
Fulton and Inoue, they exemplify the way of the warrior. Not the keyboard warrior that's so popular nowadays, but these guys are calling each other out and making the fights happen. And when you talk about elite fighters, Naoya Inoue looking to become a 4-division champion, he doesn't go up to test the waters at 122. He says, who's the big dog there? Let me go get him.
ここまで来たらスーパーバンタム級に上げたとして調整試合はいらないかなっていうのは率直に思ったんですよ。
What makes this fight compelling with both guys is they're both undefeated. You got one former undisputed champion in Inoue who's coming up in weight, challenging himself again, explosive, doesn't know how to lose. And then you have a fighter like Stephen Fulton from West Philly who not only brings that Philly toughness, but he's a great boxer. And these guys have no problem matching against each other, and that's rare air in this day and age.
Going out to Japan and living up to the moment and defeating him in his country, that's major.
そうですね、4団体を統一してその4団体を持って何度かこう防衛をしていけば多分本当に4団体のチャンピオンになったんだっていう実感があると思うんですけど、ただもうすぐそのフルトンとやるっていう話もありましたし、気持ちはもう前に向いてましたね。ここからはもう本当に挑戦だなと、実質5階級目ですから自分のその骨格枠を超えた戦いになってくると思うんで、自分でもどうなるかもわからないですし、周りがそう簡単にスーパーバンタムフェザーって言ってるほど自分は甘く見てないし、そういう人たち期待に応えたいのはありますけど、自分はすごく慎重に、向き合ってますね。
Yo, we coming. Yeah. Treat me like God, I'm the one like the sun. Yeah. I know how to win, cause I've been the one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one. Yeah. I've been the one. Yeah, I've been the one. Yeah. I've been the one. See, they've been the two. Yeah. They stick with me, I bet that you lose. The beast in the room, and he was soon. Yeah, and when I win, they gon' lose.
There's not that many great boxers that come from West Philadelphia. If I'm not mistaken, there was only one other world champion that was from West Philadelphia, and that was Julian Williams, J-Rock. And with me now, it has been two. So it means a lot, you know, a lot of kids from West Philadelphia. It gives those other kids hope.
Stephen Fulton, to me, is excellent because he's a multi-dimensional offensive fighter. He has great weaponry. He has great technique. He can sit there and do the basic technical stuff very, very well. He can sit there and utilize his jab if he wants. He can be a 1-2, a 1-1-2 kind of fighter. But he can also put forth extraordinary combinations that can determine a fight.
The West Philly flavor that Stephen Fulton brings is something that Inoue probably hasn't seen, and I want to see how he fares against a guy who can put that good jab, that footwork, those feints. That's not really something that I've seen Inoue deal with.
When you're the underdog, you're like overlooked or underlooked, however you want to put it. I've seen and heard a lot of things that people were saying about the power, or he may not have the chin, or this person, or anyways is this and he's that, and it's like, I like that. I like those type of comments. That made me like, all right, they don't believe in me. Well, let's make them believers.
Now Fulton again, some short chopping shots. Fulton with a big uppercut. He is now the unified WBC and WBO 122-pound champion of the world. Cool boy, Stephen Fulton. 93% of the fight is body shot. Body shot. Goodness. The body shot. And Stephen Fulton has gotten the most emphatic victory.
All credit to Stephen Fulton because he told Al Heyman, I want this fight. Go make this fight. Boxing needs more of this.
Once we heard Inoue was moving up, I said, let's reach out to them, see if we could make this fight. And we made it happen, just like this. And I feel like that's a part of 2023 being a big year for sport of boxing.
Lamont stalks Fulton. There is that counter. Partial shot. Here's his straight left. Bang. Oh, my.
When you look at pound for pound, you think these guys need to be there. And that's why this fight stacks up, because all the great fights that we've seen in 2023 mean that it's a wonderful place to be for the sport. It's been proven in 3 weight classes that no matter what you do, no matter what you bring, Naoya Inoue has an answer, but he's never faced a fighter like Stephen Fulton, the man who has different tools that he hasn't been in the ring against.
まあ印象はまあ足を使って12ラウンドフルに使ってちゃんと自分のボクシングを徹底して勝ちに行く選手、なんですけどやっぱりその中でフィジカルもあるし12ラウンドしっかり動くスタミナもあるし、やっぱり強敵だなっていうイメージありますね。まあなんせやっぱこう足が長い選手っていうのはやっぱ懐もやっぱ深く構えることができるんで、まあ、そういった選手と自分はまだ対戦してきたことがないので、まあ、そこが長所と言ってもいいのかなとは思いますけどね。まあやっぱりその勝ちきれる強さっていうのは持ってると思うんで、まあ自分もまあフルトンみたいな選手と戦ったことはないと思うんですけど、まあ逆にフルトンもやっぱりそう言えると思うんで、だからこそなんか面白いなっていうのは思いますね。
The undefeated world champion, number 3 pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Bet a shot like that'll win.
Left hook to the body.
Knocked down, scored by the monster.
Three-punch combination. Goes back to it again.
Oh! Big-time shot to the body by Inoue.
Destructive work from the monster.
Uppercut, body shot again. My, oh my! 3 body shot knockdown.
Coming back world champion, unified. Right there. Right there. Underestimate him. Champion. Right there. You're coming right back, unified. And still, right there. Tokyo!
Everything is special about this fight. You have a guy moving up, undisputed, from a lower weight class, and you have a guy like myself who's the king of his weight class, unified, who's been here and knocked off 9 undefeated fighters. The styles just match up perfectly. And we both have a name. He has his country behind him, as well as his knockout power. You know, he's a technical fighter, I'm a technical fighter. He's a smart fighter, I'm a smart fighter. When you put those type of fighters together, it kind of shakes the divisions up.
Fulton is a fighter who can do a little bit of everything. I equate him to a Shane Mosley because Shane Mosley maybe wasn't an A+ fighter, but man, he was an A-, B+ fighter all the way across. And that's what I see with a fighter like Stephen Fulton. He is slick.
I believe in myself. My team, of course, they believe me. My trainer, he wouldn't have allowed me, or he would have had more insight on me not taking this fight if he didn't believe in me. I feel like my fighting style is very smart, intelligent fighting style. I fight to my mood, however I'm feeling. I appreciate putting myself through these things, because that's what takes a man to this next level, his next height. I love working hard. No one wants to lose, especially no one wants to lose their titles and the chance of, you know, staying a world champion. So that right there, I raised the bar for myself.
Inoue, man, it might have been better to just go down, Greg, because Inoue is showing his work here. And then left hook, now don't put down, don't hit round 2. And this fight is over. What impressive knockout victory for the monster.
Wow. Naoya Inoue is challenging himself, because he cleaned out the division. He became the first Asian undisputed champion in the 4-belt era in history. So what did he say? I'm gonna go up and test myself and try to become a 4-division champion, do something historic. And I don't wanna do it against just anybody, because there's 2 unified champions. He chose the harder route, I believe, because Stephen Fulton possesses different challenges that he brings to the table because of his skill set. That's why it's impressive.
I knew my abilities. I know how I've been through these battles before. You seen it, Figueroa fight. I've been through tough fights.
I like to do things that others won't do. I don't really talk shit. I let my hands do talking. I just have to do my thing and show. Actions speak louder than words, so I just have to do my thing.
I just see myself being victorious. No matter how I get it done, it's all about getting the job done for me. You know, I can't. Why would I say, oh, I'm gonna go out there looking for a knockout? I'm being realistic. I'm not going to look for a knockout. But when that comes, it comes. I'm going to show separation and win.
This is a great challenge for me. I'm putting myself out of my element. He'll be comfortable. We're in his country, he'll be comfortable. Me, I'm defending over there. So I have to do everything I gotta do to bring my titles back, defend, and defeat him.
I think Stephen Fulton is gonna take this shot well. And then that's when the fight really starts. When Inoue hits Stephen Fulton with a clean shot that typically gets a reaction from opponents, and he doesn't get that same reaction, and Fulton hits him back, now the fight's actually started, and that's what I'm looking forward to seeing.
日本のファンの前にできるっていうのは、自分は嬉しいことだと思うし、すごくパワーをもらえる試合になると思います。どんな試合になるか分かんないですよ。それは勝ちに徹する戦いをするだけなんで、チャンスがあれば倒しに行きますし、そうでなければちゃんと勝つために徹底したボクシングをしますし、多分ボクシングが勝っていくと思うんで、どんな姿であれ勝ちに徹するだけだなと思います。
For Naoya Inoue, a win against Fulton, a unified champion and claiming 2 belts in your first test at a new weight class, the conversation is simply #1 pound for pound. For Fulton, a win here vaults him into the pound for pound top 5 conversation.
A lot of guys talk about the best fighting the best. We don't see it nearly enough. This tests that proposition. This is how it's done. The winner of this fight is an example to boxing. Take the challenge, move up, travel to different continents, do whatever you have to do to really fight the best.
I'm coming to win. It's gonna be a great fight.
最後ベルトを巻いてる姿を見せたいなと